Hey everyone, my name is Shyam and today I'm going to let you know about how to master selling. Means the art of selling. Most of us, we barely understand that everyone on this planet is a salesman because the entire world thrives on the system of barter system. So even if there is a child, he or she has to cry for the milk. Everywhere, either we sell our services or product, but we have to sell because everyone has to survive on this planet, and that is why we have to sell somehow. Either we offer our service that we have accumulated over the years in the colleges, universities, or we have to sell our product in the market so that people can consume them and they can use them and they can pay the money for that. So today I'm going to let you know about 5 basic things to keep in mind before selling and 5 basic things to sell a product at best, because I have been working in American Express, Kolkata for the last 5 years and I have gained experience in different corporate sector as well. So this is all about my experience, and I have read The Greatest Salesman in the World from Augmentino. So the first 5 things that I'm going to let you know about, the basic things. 5 basic things that you should keep in your mind is, first, everything is selling, everything on this planet. If somebody says, and if somebody that I know, I don't want to go in the profession of selling, I don't want to sell anything, I don't have to sell anything because my father has so much money, my father is a millionaire. Not like that. Even if you are from a millionaire family or billionaire family, they will be teaching you how to sell because everything is selling. Alright, so first thing that you should keep in your mind is everything is selling. We cannot escape this step, whether we are engineer, doctor, advocate, right, or barrister, anything. We have to sell. We all are salesmen. Alright, so the second thing is that we should keep in mind, that is confidence. Unless we have great confidence on our product, on ourselves, we will not be able to sell anything on this planet. Never. Because confidence, if we have confidence that that product will definitely that product really works a lot. It has worked for me. It works for the people, and that will really going to help them. So you'll have to think in favor of customers, right? You have to make money. Everybody has to make money. But when it comes to sell a product, you must have confidence on the product. You must know that this product really works and that product is really going to help the people, the prospect, the society, maybe the entire nation, the entire country. And for this, you must have product knowledge. Product knowledge meant to say that when I started to work as a business development executive at American Express, then I came to know that the first thing you should know, that is product knowledge. Means you must know the pros and cons of the product which you are going to sell. American Express was one of the I just had to sell there the American Express credit card. I was given the entire training on the product knowledge, how it works, how it can benefit the people, in what ways it is useful for the people, how one can get benefits, how one can avail offers, discounts and all on the same product. So the second thing is that product knowledge. You must have a great product knowledge. Number 3, features, advantages and benefits. You must know all these 3 things. If you don't know the features of the product, you won't be able to convince the customer, because once the customer is ready to buy, you have to explain them the features. Number 2, advantage, how it is useful for them, at what level, at what extent, you have to explain to them. Number 3, benefits, in what ways it is useful for them, how it is beneficial for them, and in what ways it is beneficial for them, you have to explain to them for sure. So you must have a great knowledge on these 3 things. Number 5, the USP of the product. Although we know that there are so many products in the market which compete to each other, but here, if we have to sell our product, then we must have anything as a USP. USP stands for unique selling point, so that your customer can consider that yes, this is a product which is different from the other products and which is useful for me. Now friends, I'm going to let you know the 5 basic steps, 5 major steps which is useful for selling a product. Pitch. Pitch is very important. If you don't know your pitch, if you don't know how to pitch your product, you won't be able to sell, because for selling anything, it includes 4 things. E, P, I, C. E for effective expressions, P for presentation, I for impressive, and C for convincing. If you don't have effective expressions, you won't be able to approach them. For example, when I was there in American Express, when I used to sell credit card at American Express, then I used to use one pitch for that. I was simply standing beside the customer, the prospect, and I was simply saying, "Hello sir, hi, my name is Shyam and I'm from American Express." That's it. No excuse me sir, no may I talk to you for 2 minutes sir, not like this, straightforward. Talk to the point, straightforward. Now once I got the attention of the customer, then I said, did you ever come to know that on your regular expenditure, on your regular spendings, you can avail a minimum benefit of 7,500 up to 30,000 without paying any extra amount on rate of interest or EMIs. So this was my pitch, means a single liner small pitch, alright, where everything was included, so that I can approach the customer and I can get the confidence of the customer. Now once the customer started to listen, then the second thing which you have to keep in mind is that, whenever you are approaching your prospect, approach them with confidence. Because if you are not approaching them with confidence, it means that you are not confident about your product, you are not confident on yourself. So first of all, you have to be confident, alright? Because confidence means you have the dominating nature, alright? Although it is completely indirect, right? But that confidence means, yes, your product is strong enough, and that is why you are confident enough and you are offering to them. While pitching, you have to keep in mind 3 things. Approach the customer politely, smoothly, alright, not too fast, alright, and if possible, then use the local language or the national language. I would prefer the national language. Now the second thing is that once you have approached politely and once the customer has started to listen to you, by listening your pitch, then enter in the phase of dominance. Means be aggressive, because if you are not aggressive, unless you are aggressive, you will not be able to sell a product. By simply explaining the features, the benefits and advantage of the product, no one is going to listen to you, no one is going to buy you. So you have to be aggressive, alright? Means you have to barely let the customer to think about pros and cons, alright? And you will be in a pipeline the customer will be in a pipeline along with you, and unless you sell, until you sell the product, you don't have to stop. The basic thing. So start politely and smoothly. Once the customer has started to listen to you, be aggressive and stop not till you have sold the product. That is the only thing which you should keep in your mind, because selling is all about a bit tedious job but not too difficult. Now the next stage is explain the advantage of the product, the benefit of the product, so that customer can have the product. Alright? If the customer is not if the customer is not ready to buy, then explain the product. And meanwhile, the very important thing that you have to do is clear all the doubts which the prospect has in her mind or his mind, because unless you clear his or her doubt, he or she is not going to buy the product for sure. That is guaranteed. So anything, the obstacles, alright, that comes in between selling, clear all the doubts, alright. And for that you can simply just you can simply focus on the ISH formula. ISH, yeah, ish. If the prospect is not ready to buy, ignore. In second stage, take a side step. In third stage, handle. It means that if the customer is saying no, 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 then in the first no, by simply ignoring, just go ahead, keep convincing. In the second stage, if the customer again says no, then again take a side step. And in the third stage, provide some good rebuttals so that you can sell your product. So this is the only thing that will help you out to sell your product. Means by clearing all the doubts. There would be so many doubts in the mind of the prospect. So what do you have to do? You don't have to worry about all these things, all right? Because selling is an art, all right? Selling is not simply explaining the features, benefits, advantage, and the customer will buy. No, not at all. You have to be aggressive. You have to make them buy, all right? So this is the only thing that will help you, not you, but also the customer. And the very important thing, guys, that we should keep in mind while selling any product, whether it is small product or big product, that is, always you have to think in favor of customer, in favor of prospect, although you are working for your company. So the basic thing is that, the basic psychology is that, think in favor of your company, act in favor of your company, but talk always in favor of prospect, the customer. This is the basic thing that you have to keep in mind while selling. Alright, now once you have sold the product, then the very important thing is that appreciate the time and patience which the prospect has provided to you, so that they can understand you that you really care them. Provide the helpline number, say, sir, if you have any problem, if you have any doubts in future, you can simply call me. I will be the person, or it will be the helpline number where we will be available 24/7 to help you out to resolve your problem, because that is going to make them feel good, all right? And this will be a positive attitude towards the customer. Say that for any assistance and for any help, you are always ready in future as well, all right? Take them now personally, all right? Simply, once you have sold the product, do not bid goodbye or buy. Be in the touch of the prospect, the customer, because now the prospect has converted into the customer. All right, so this is your job, all right, to care the customer. We have found I have found over the years that there are so many companies who believe in selling the product only. They don't care about the services, and that is why they do not exist in the market. And even if they are existing in the market, they do not grow. So selling is not a big thing. Caring the customer after selling the product is very important. Overall, in one line, I would like to explain that selling is all about AIDA formula. Yes, AIDA. This is the formula which I can present here in one term. And A stands for attention. Means, first of all, when you are selling a product, then try to grab the attention of the customer positively. Now, the second stage is interest. Develop their interest by explaining the features, benefits, and advantage of the product, clearing their doubts. Third thing, decision. Let the customer now decide on the product by clearing all their doubts. And the fourth thing, now let them to take action. So AIDA means grab their attention by simply pitching, approaching politely and smoothly. Develop their interest by explaining the features, advantages, benefits, USPs. Third thing, clear their all doubts so that they can take decision. And the fourth thing, once all these three things is already done, the fourth thing which the customer will do from their end, that is to take action to purchase the product. All right. So guys, if you have really liked this video, all right, the tips, all right, that you have to keep in mind before selling and the 5 stages to sell a product, then please like the video, like, share, comment anything. What is good, what is bad, what I need to add, what was missing there, anything that you have, because I appreciate all your valuable feedbacks. All right. And the fourth thing is that please share among your friends on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat, anywhere. All right, because that will really going to help them out. All right, knowledge is something which needs to be shared among the people so that we can make this world better after better. All right, knowledge is the only thing which will reduce the poverty in the entire world. All right, so do not be personal, or do not think only about yourself, because there are people who really work too much but they do not get the benefit in the same way they expect. But it is the only knowledge and the information which really helps them. And guys, one more last tips that I am going to share here, that is, in anything, if you really want to success, then keep in mind two things. Yes. First, information, and second is network of the people. Once you have proper information and the knowledge about the product, about the business, about the market, and once you have proper network of the people, no one is going to stop you. Whether you are an entrepreneur, you are a business person, or you have started to work as a business development executive. So even if you are in selling, please focus on two things: that make good network of people and collect as much as information about the people, market, product as possible, because these two things are only going to help you out throughout the life, throughout the career. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.